Right, so this is the area I parked up. This is the big river by our house. Like I said, it's just paddy fields all around here. Just feels like them. It's mainly bigger paddy fields further down. But now I've just come down here just to do this little vlog, just parked up. And actually it's been quite pleasant just sat here, to tell the truth. It's been quite nice. First time I've done this, but I think I'll do it a little bit more. It's been quite pleasant. Lovely and peaceful, as you can see. There's nobody around whatsoever. It's great. So peaceful. Yeah. Been nice this, to tell the truth. Been good. I think I'll do this more often. Take my seat out and go out somewhere and park up and do a little vlog. Be very nice. Alright everybody. Well, I haven't done a vlog for the last couple of weeks because I've been ill and I spent 2 days in hospital, and it's something that was very unexpected, but there I go. It goes with the age and it goes with the territory. So let's talk about living in Thailand now. And what I'm going to talk about now is the things that can go wrong in Thailand. Now, to tell you the truth, I'm quite a fit person, to tell you the truth. In England, I walk for miles and miles over Derbyshire Dales, no problem whatsoever. Over here in Thailand, it's a bit more difficult, to tell the truth. It's very, very hot, and it can be humid, and it's not ideal walking weather, to tell you the truth. But anyway, I've come down here by the river. It's just down the road from our house, and I thought I'll come down and I'll just do a little vlog and have a little chat about what happened to me. To tell you the truth, I don't really know what happened. 1 minute I were alright. I was on the motorbike. I'd come back off a little trip, come back, and 2 days after I couldn't move whatsoever. I didn't know what happened. I was like completely paralysed from neck downwards. So anyway, I ended up going to Khon University Hospital, and I spent 10 hours in there having a lot of checkups, CT scans, monitors, blood pressure, everything, did urine tests, everything. And now the only thing that they could find wrong was they found something on me, one of my lungs, and on one of me, and I say one of my lungs, and on me liver. They didn't know what it was, whether it was some sort of bacteria or a virus, but everything else was okay. Blood pressure, everything, urine, everything was okay. So that's the only thing what they could find wrong. But they said that they wanted to monitor me overnight, but they didn't have no beds available in that hospital because it's like a walk-in hospital for the universities, where the students do a lot of training. So anyway, I ended up getting transferred from that hospital, from Khon University Hospital, to another hospital. I can't even pronounce the name, to tell the truth. Just been moved to this hospital, and it's pretty nice, this.
and I've got my own room and all that. It's like a flipping hotel.
But I'll write it down here. And while I were in ambulance, I just couldn't move at all. I would, like I said, I was just completely paralysed. Now, I got to hospital, got in a room, and to tell you the truth, doctors and nurses were fantastic. The doctor come round to see me at 2 o'clock in the morning. He could speak English okay. Then another doctor come round at 10:30 in the morning, and both of them tell me actually what was wrong. They didn't know at that time whether it was a virus or bacteria, but they said it's something on my lung that's affecting me. I've never experienced anything like this before. I've never been in hospital. The only time I've been in hospital once really was when I fell out of the truck and sprained my ankle, and they kept me in overnight because I didn't know whether I broke my ankle, but it was just a sprain, so I just had to rest it. But normally I don't have tablets, I don't have nothing. I'm quite, like I said, I'm quite fit, and sweat's dripping off me. Sweat's dripping off me now. I'm just sat. Oh, Christ almighty. Right. So this is one of the compromises you've got in Thailand. What you've got to do, you've got to watch the weather. For me, this is the only part. I mean, the people are great, the food's great, the places what you visit are great. Although I've been to some lovely places in the UK as well, which are just as good for walking. In fact, if not better for walking. But here it's just peaceful living. Peaceful living. It's quite cheap. I live up near Kaen, so I'm up in the middle of nowhere. So I've got rice paddy fields all the way around me. I've got this nice big river outside of me, and it's a nice and peaceful round here. I do get about a bit, go on truck, on motorbike and everything. So I just don't stop in one place. But like I say, you've got to watch the weather. Coming over here and stopping over here is not like coming over here on holiday. People come over here on holiday and then they go to beaches and things like that, and they think, oh, it's great and everything like that. It's completely different when you're actually living here. You've got a lot of more things to consider. First of all, you've got your health for a start off, and having just experienced a little bout, you've got to watch your health while you're over here, because there's a lot of bugs about in Thailand. There's ants that bite your feet all the time. There's lizards that go inside your shoes and go all over the place. You've got odd snakes, but you don't see a lot. To tell you the truth, you don't see a lot of snakes. Although there's just been one where a python went up somebody's toilet and bit a bloke on the arse like, and that were a 7 or 8 foot long python like. But I've never seen out like that in toilets round at our end anyway. I've seen one python, a bloke brought it round to show me before he released it in the woods and all that, because they don't normally kill the snakes or anything, so they normally let them go in the woods. So yeah, what you've got to watch for is the heat, because with the heat you get a lot of bacteria, you get a lot of funguses, you get all sorts. Ants, one of the worst things are ants, to tell you the truth. You leave a little bit of food round and the ants are there straight away. and I tell you something, they can half give you a bite. Mosquitoes actually are not really a problem. They do come round you, and they like little minute things, and you try and keep them away from you, but to me they're not a big problem. The ants are more of a problem to me, because you've got bare feet. They might be small, but they can give you a bite. On the beaches and all, you've got to watch the sandflies as well, because they can give you a nasty little bite as well. You think that you're barefoot on the beach and everything like that, but you've got these minute little sandflies, and they're just as bad as ants, to tell you the truth. You can have a lie down on the beach and you think everything's fine, and you come up lumps all over you, and it's because of these little sandflies biting you. So anyway, I spent a couple of days in hospital, and I was looked after good. No problem at all. But all I'd like to say is you've just got to watch yourself over here. I was lucky that what happened to me wasn't really serious. Although I was paralysed for a couple of days, it wasn't really serious. It was nothing like having cancer or anything like that. But if you've got anything sort of which compromises you, it can be quite expensive in Thailand. And I've known people, they can actually lose everything by just paying medical expenses. I bought a pickup truck off a bloke who couldn't afford his treatment over here, or he'd had treatment over here and he couldn't afford the ongoing treatment. So what happened is he ended up going back to the UK, going back to hospital and getting his treatment then, but he had to sell most of his things. He had, like I say, I bought the pickup truck off him. He had to sell most of the things to get back over to England and to take his wife across. So like I say, it swings and roundabouts. There's a lot of nice things out here, but it's just don't think you're coming out here and it's sun, seeing women and God knows what else, because a lot of things can happen out here. Alright, so that's his little talk. If you want any information about healthcare or anything like that, you can drop us a comment and everything. If not, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. It helps with the YouTube algorithms and everything. Honestly, this thing, YouTube, it just gives me something to do. So I hope you find a little bit of information. Like I said, if you want to know anything else about visas or anything else, feel free, just give me a comment and I'll always get back to you. Okay, thanks a lot for watching.